welcome to my channel. I am Nas Flavors. So I know that I've been a stranger to YouTube lately. I was supposed to come back to YouTube a while ago, but I didn't feel in the right place. I didn't feel like I was in the right place to come back. Not because of the recipes or anything, just with myself. I didn't feel like I was there. I wasn't ready yet, but now I am ready. I'm back now. That's all that matters. So if you want to see more videos from me, show me some love in the comment section down below. So a while ago I saw these rice paper dumplings all over YouTube and all over Instagram, and you know I love me some Asian food. With that being said, I decided to make my own version of it. But I can tell you that the rice paper dumplings that I have for you today, they are on another level. So you stay tuned. I am inviting you to click the subscribe button because, as I said, Nas Flavors is back on YouTube. So far you are liking this video, click the like button, share this video with the ones that you love, and also tap the notification bell so you can get notified every single time I upload a video. I think that's all I have to say. So yeah, you can like the video, subscribe to my channel, share, like, do all that good stuff that you know that keeps us YouTubers motivated. And yeah, that's it. Let's get into this recipe. I'm done with the chit chat. Let's go straight into it. Enjoy. So because this is a simple and straightforward recipe to make, you can prepare your ingredients as you go. This is what I did. I just peeled some onions, some garlic and carrots. I prepared my mushrooms, so I cleaned them with a kitchen cloth. This is what I usually do. I almost never clean my mushrooms or wash my mushrooms with water. But if you are cleaning your mushrooms with paper, just ensure they are really clean before you use them. I also selected and washed a few cabbage leaves to prep them afterwards. For the first cooking step, you just need to cook some onions in some olive oil in a medium heat. So here I'm just prepping them. I've chopped them into medium to small pieces, and then I've cooked them for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once they get a bit translucent, you can add your garlic. While the onions were cooking, I just chopped some carrots. After the 3 minutes have passed, I added some garlic and stirred to combine. Then I added my carrots and allowed all of that to cook for about 5 minutes. In the meantime, I prepared the aubergines. So you can chop your aubergine in any sizes you like, but me, I chopped it into small cubes. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky to cut aubergine because of its shape, but if you cut your aubergine in the same way I'm doing it right now, it gets much easier to ensure that you will get even cubes. Then I added the aubergine to the pan and allow it to stir fry together with the onions and the garlic and the carrots. Followed, I added some spices and some salt. So here you can choose any combination of spices that you like, but to me I figure that this combination in specific, it's really nice. So I used paprika, I used salt, cumin and some 5 spices mix. After mixing all your seasonings with the rest of the ingredients, just get your mushrooms prepared. So you can shred them or cut them, you can do whatever you like. Here I'm just not bothered about any sizes or shape. I actually like when they have different sizes and shapes, and because I'm using 2 different types of mushrooms, I will get also different textures, which is going to be really nice. So for this process of prepping the mushrooms, I'm using my hands, but you can go ahead and use a fork to shred the mushrooms, or you can even use a knife throughout the process. You can just chop everything finely or not. It's really up to your liking, but here you can go ahead and do whatever you feel like it works for you. Now, once you have all your mushrooms prepared, just add them to the pan with the rest of the ingredients and let them cook down for about 10 minutes so that they can have time to soak all that goodness of the spices and all those flavors. Okay, we're done with the mushrooms, but now it's time for my favorite ingredient in this whole recipe, plantain. Yeah! So you start by peeling your plantain. Here I sliced it down and then I chopped it into small pieces, but I know for a fact that the next time I'm making this recipe, instead of small pieces, I'm gonna chop large chunks of it. All because of this combination of sweetness and gooiness of the plantain once she caramelizes in the pan together with the mushrooms and the onions and garlic and carrots. This vibe was deep. So the last ingredient that you need to cook down is the cabbage. You can chop it into fairly small pieces. This is also up to your preference. So I have chosen to chop the bottom part into smaller pieces comparing to the top part because the top part is a little bit more tender than the bottom one. So once you've prepped the cabbage, you just add it to the rest of the ingredients and you allow it to cook down for about 1 to 2 minutes and that will be done. So yeah, I guess I was vibing really hard on this one. So just before finalizing, I just decided to double check if any flavors needed to be corrected, and I just decided to add some soy sauce and some garlic granules because you know when it comes to garlic there can never be enough. After mixing everything very well for the last time, I just allowed the mixture to cook for a further 1 or 2 minutes more until bubbling, and that was it. Now it's time for the assembling. So for this step you need to start by wetting some rice paper sheets, and per each dumpling you will be needing 2 sheets of rice paper. So once you've soaked one of the rice paper sheets in water, you place them in a plate and you put on top of it about 2 or 3 tablespoons of filling and you start folding it over. Make sure you use 2 sheets of rice paper in your dumplings in order not to break them once you're frying them. So once you make the first fold, you then add your second sheet of rice paper and then you fold it on the opposite side. Okay, let's go again. Wet your rice paper, place it in a plate, put your filling in the middle, and fold it. Once you have done the first fold, grab your second sheet of rice paper and place it on top of the seam of the first fold. Then you flip it and you continue folding. Now to fry my dumplings, I'm adding to some olive oil that I had in the pan, some flaxseed oil, but this is completely optional. Once your dumplings are starting to crisp up on the outside, you can flip them. Myself personally, because I really like crunchiness, I like to flip them on the side so that they can crisp up and also be seared all around the edges. So I have this really odd habit of touching sizzling food with my bare hands, but please do not do this at home. Try to use the right equipment to lift your dumplings and remove them from the pan, please. So I'm just chopping some spring onions to garnish over the dumplings. Finishing it off, I'm just garnishing with some spring onions, the peanuts, and a little bit of soy sauce. Some peanuts. Now, if you wanna double check if these are legit, hear this. So that's it. I hope that you will try and enjoy this recipe. The list of ingredients will be down below. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.